energy, like before you were sleeping. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our lovely 21 contestants in their evening gowns.
Miss Eco Venezuela is a compassionate advocate for sustainability and social equity. She works with vulnerable communities, providing care and active listening. Her efforts focus on reintegrating individuals into society. She volunteers in social programs supporting people experiencing homelessness. Her mission aligns with SDG 1, No Poverty, Promoting Economic Inclusion. She advances SDG 3, Good Health through Community Care Initiatives. Her primary commitment to SDG 10, Reduce Inequalities, drives her combat to social disparities. Miss Eco Venezuela envisions a sustainable, equitable future for all Venezuelans.
Miss Eco Costa Rica. She collaborates with Green Wolf to promote an inclusive, sustainable movement, recently leading a cleanup at Guacalillo Beach that collected 1,100 kilograms of waste with 200 volunteers. Through Costa Rica for the Kids, she expands educational spaces for sustainable learning. As a fashion designer, she creates slow fashion using 100% recycled textiles, like her eco dress made from ties. She financially supports organizations with sustainable initiatives. Her social media interviews and her events amplify sustainability.
Miss Eco South Africa is a fervent advocate for environmental sustainability and water conservation. She addresses the critical issue of water scarcity, vital for both human and animal well-being. In South Africa, where droughts threaten communities and wildlife, she raises awareness about its causes and impacts. She supports the Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, SPCA, through dedicated volunteer work. Her advocacy highlights the vital link between environmental issues and animal welfare. She promotes holistic, compassionate conservation efforts to protect ecosystems. Miss Eco South Africa educates communities on preserving clean, safe water as a basic right.
Miss Eco Belgium. She's a dedicated advocate for eco-advocacy and eco-tourism to safeguard natural areas. She promotes sustainability by choosing green transport for travel, and her eco-tourism efforts include supporting local products and staying in sustainable accommodations. She ensures minimal environmental impact through mindful travel choices. Through the Miss Eco platform, she connects with environmental groups to amplify her impact. She inspires others to adopt sustainable tourism practices. Miss Eco Belgium envisions a world where travel preserves nature's beauty, and her advocacy fosters a culture of eco-conscious exploration and responsibility.
Miss Eco Canada is a dedicated advocate for sustainability through her eco-friendly business, launched 5 years ago. She has sold thousands of reusable cups and straws globally, reducing single-use plastics. Proceeds from her sales support ocean conservation organizations. Her mission focuses on eliminating single-use plastics from ocean. She promotes innovative solutions to make sustainable choices accessible to all. By blending business with environmental responsibility, she inspires global change. Miss Eco Canada envisions a future where sustainable living is universal. Her efforts foster a cleaner, healthier planet for future generations.
Miss Eco United States. Cynthia Murillo is a passionate founder of Gaia Sabers, committed to sustainable living. Her organization strives to protect the planet for future generations as she leads community cleanups to restore natural environments. Through educational outreach, she teaches sustainable practices to diverse audiences. Her online campaigns raise global awareness for environmental care, and she empowers individuals to adopt small changes for significant impact. Miss Eco USA's mission inspires a movement of compassionate, purpose-driven eco-heroes. She stands as a proud voice for nature, leading change with unwavering dedication.
Miss Eco Ukraine is a devoted environmental and social advocate with 5 years as a young European ambassador. She leads projects on ecofeminism, ecocide awareness, and sustainable habits. Her advocacy champions environmental protection, gender equality, and inclusion. She designed an eco-friendly card game for visually impaired children, promoting inclusive play. As patron of Ukrainian wildlife shelters, she supports the rescues of animals from hunters, poachers, and abusive environments. She organizes cleanups and educates communities on ecology and gender equality.
Miss Eco Brazil. Miss Eco Brazil is a passionate advocate for sustainability and social good. With over a decade of modeling experience, she promotes sustainable fashion on social media by donating clothes and creating new pieces from discarded fabrics. As an ambassador for social projects, she supports immigrants welcomed into Brazil. Her advocacy spans all areas of sustainability, blending environmental and social responsibility. She inspires followers to adopt eco-friendly fashion practices, and through her work, she fosters inclusivity and environmental consciousness. Miss Eco Brazil envisions a world where sustainable living and compassion thrive. Her efforts create lasting impact for communities and the planet.
M- Miss Eco Japan is a dedicated advocate for sustainability guided by SDGs 11, 15, and 17. She promotes responsible waste segregation to build sustainable cities in Japan. Her efforts focus on protecting life on land through eco-conscious practices. She fosters global partnerships to drive environmental progress. Inspired by Japan's sustainability leadership, she educates communities on effective waste management. Her advocacy strengthens urban and ecological resilience. Miss Eco Japan envisions a future of thriving cities and preserved ecosystems. Through collaboration, she inspires a global movement for a better planet.
Miss Eco Egypt. Miss Eco Egypt is an architect with an expertise in ecological practices and champions sustainable fashion through her advocacy. Specializing in recycling materials, she inspires innovative, eco-friendly building. By blending architecture and eco-conscious creativity, she redefines style with purpose. Her advocacy encourages people to embrace building with environmentally responsible choices. Through her efforts, she fosters a culture of building into the future while using materials and techniques and practices that will last.
Miss Eco Mexico. Diana del Rey is a coastal advocate from Ciatapa, Cihuatanejo, with a degree in Hispanic language and literature. As an industrial fashion designer, she runs her eco-conscious brand, Casa Gaia, blending sustainability with style. A professional model and athlete, she excels in swimming and aerial skills. Her project, Coral Castle, focuses on reef conservation in collaboration with marine biologists and Zihuatanejo's tourism office. She collects opportunity fragments of broken coral, nurturing them in underwater nurseries to restore reefs. Her conservation tourism initiative engages locals and tourists to protect marine ecosystems. Miss Eco Mexico promotes environmental awareness, urging sustainable practices to preserve oceans. She envisions a world where we leave only footprints in the sand and take home memories.
Miss Eco Czech Republic. Jana is the ESG ambassador at Taylor Cox campus, championing environmental sustainability. She collaborates with Greenpeace and Lush to advance eco-friendly causes. Her advocacy promotes zero waste living to reduce environmental impact. She passionately fights against animal testing in industries, and having rescued elephants in Thailand, she brings firsthand experience to her mission. She urges communities to protect nature for future generations. Miss Eco Czech Republic inspires collective action for a sustainable planet. Her vision is a world where zero waste and compassion for animals thrive.
Miss Eco Zimbabwe is a dedicated champion for wildlife protection and biodiversity preservation. She works closely with policymakers to enhance wildlife protection legislation. Her efforts focus on closing legal gaps to ensure effective enforcement. Through community education and outreach, she reduces demand for wildlife products. She spearheads long-term campaigns to promote sustainable behavior change. By engaging youth, she inspires active participation in conservation initiatives. She empowers young people to report wildlife crimes, fostering accountability. Miss Eco Zimbabwe envisions a future where society treasures and protects its diverse ecosystems.
Miss Eco Niger. Miss Eco Nigeria, a passionate nature lover, is heartbroken by the planet's decline due to negligence. She founded the Green Horizon Project to drive environmental change. Her initiative educates Nigerians on sustainable practices to protect the environment. She promotes afforestation to restore vital ecosystems. Proper waste disposal is a cornerstone of her advocacy. Through community outreach, she inspires eco-conscious behaviors. Her work empowers citizens to safeguard Nigeria's natural beauty. Miss Eco Nigeria envisions a thriving planet for future generations.
Miss Eco Netherlands is a committed volunteer for the Worldwide Fund for Nature, raising awareness through social media. She organizes workshops and guest lectures to educate communities on conservation. She contributed to planting a food forest in a sustainable Dutch community, braving -1°C weather. Each month, she participates in 1 or 2 cleanups across the Netherlands, restoring local environments. Her advocacy promotes biodiversity and sustainable living. She inspires collective action through hands-on environmental initiatives. Miss Eco Netherlands envisions a greener, cleaner future for her country. Her efforts foster a deeper connection between people and nature.
Miss Eco United Kingdom. Miss Eco United Kingdom is a dedicated sustainability manager at a leading United Kingdom construction and engineering firm. She spearheads the development of sustainable structures to promote environmental responsibility. Her advocacy focuses on marine conservation and preventing plastic pollution. She has developed projects to reduce single-use plastic in her community, and as a volunteer speaker, she engages schools to inspire eco-conscious habits. She believes meaningful change starts with everyday choices, and through her work, she fosters sustainable practices across the United Kingdom. Miss Eco United Kingdom envisions a cleaner, greener future with thriving marine ecosystems. And finally, Miss Eco Algeria.
Le rideau tire sur suis sous